Hi, it's the 20th of May, Sunday. I decided during the heat wave in April to take my little baby car, the Suzuki Cappuccino, with the roof off and drive around for a short while over Europe and enjoy the sunshine. Unfortunately, May arrived with pouring rain, so the roof remained firmly fixed in place. Drove through the tunnel, again a very wonderful way of crossing the channel, and in a thunderstorm to my friends near Reims, where we had a beautiful sunny barbecue the next day. God was on our side. It then rained the day after as I drove to Paris. It's quite an experience in the Suzuki when it rains. The motorways become canals, and negotiating in the waves past huge lorries is intimidating to say the least. Left the car at Charles de Gaulle Airport and flew on to Finland on Air France. Very good carriers. I used to go on Concorde with them. Helsinki was great fun. See my YouTube video on Eurovision in Finland. And watch my diary on Deep Throat in the www.kingofhits.com if you want to go that way instead. Then I flew back to Paris, had a delicious meal in my favourite restaurant La Tour d'Argent, which was established on the same site in 1582, overlooking Notre Dame and claiming to be the oldest restaurant in Paris, with the same duck recipe, which of course I ate 3 courses of. That's how they do it. Breasts in delicious sauce, then the legs roast, and finally soup from the carcass. And they give you a certificate with the number of the duck. Mine was the 1,057,113th since 1890, after which I switched over to Orly Airport and flew down to Marrakech. 3 hours later, blazing sun, 32 degrees, blue skies, cacti, camels, and those wonderful smells, so exotic, a mix of spices, petrol, sewers, burnt meat, heat, earth. There are so many truly luxurious hotels there now. My 5-star hotel cost a mere £70 a night via the internet, and it was absolutely beautiful. It had broadband in the room. With my wonderful Sling box installed, I could watch UK television on my MacBook Pro and chuckled when they said, "Now for the news where you are." Oh no, it wasn't. I also had a fabulous gourmet meal in the French restaurant there, which was built as the hotel was in 2004. The last time I was in the city was in 2001, so I was celebrating a 6-year gap. Marrakech actually resembles a building site at the moment. There are so many new hotels and houses being built. It's the place to own a second home, and prices have soared to European heights. But once I manoeuvred around the cranes and closed roads, the legendary Mamounia Hotel, for example, is shut because of the addition of a casino that's being built. The city remains the same, except it's much cleaner than it was. The Jena El Fnar, the square in the centre, is so clean you could eat off it. Still, the sellers of monkeys and other bizarre products, like, would you believe, teeth, if you want to buy them, remain there, polished and hygienically dirt removed. But sipping a coffee at a cafe there, having my shoes shone, it felt a bit like a Hollywood set version of the old grubby square that originally featured in Alfred Hitchcock's brilliant 1950 The Man Who Knew Too Much, with Doris Day singing "Que sera, sera, whatever will be, and James Stewart looking confused in the grime. So 5 glorious relaxing days, delicious meals, swimming in fabulous pools, relaxing in the sunshine. I am slightly sunburned. Examination of some of the new, inexpensive yet high quality boutique hotels and restaurants. It was actually the perfect length of time for a hot break. Then back to Paris, collect the car, drive up to the tunnel, through the tunnel, and got home at about 1:30 in the morning. Fairly exhausted, but very, very happy.